Item picked up. Ares flight recorder. Find the pay data the runners are after. Alright. So I'm gonna just go back and look around just in case I missed something. I don't think the game does this, but let me just check if there's any loot back here I missed while the combat was going on. Again, I don't think we needed 4 people to do this combat. Maybe 3 people? Like maybe just like Shannon and I and the troll would have been enough. I guess there's no harm in bringing more people. I can see why they advise you to bring more people though. The battle, if we were playing on a higher difficulty setting, this battle would have made more sense if we brought a full team of 4 people. So I get it. Like the game is designed for you to bring the full team. Unless you want to be really badass, right? But the game balance is designed that way. Alright, nothing back here. At least not yet. You can't get back there? Alright. Alright, Shannon, let's talk to some ghosts. I will now summon the spirit. There are forgotten souls, plural. The air grows cold. Man, this is spooky as heck. And the spirits of dead children coalesce from the vapor of your breath. Their cherubic faces burned, and their lips quiver as if they are about to cry. But their eyes are round and vacant, and they glare at you now, unblinking. Hey, kids! Forgotten souls, we are the innocents who have perished in the flames, choking on smoke, as we fell from the sky, crying for our mothers. You bring anchors to your world, which was once home to us, and we will use them to testify. Or at least you're articulate. Show the first magical fetish to the spirits. We no longer see the world of flesh, Seeker, only the essence and auras of living things. Words, though, words may echo through the veil, and sometimes we may hear them. Last night, this place was filled with a scream that went on and on, drawing us to it. It was a man crying out for a witness as he died. And so we came to bear witness, but fled in terror before the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. This spirit was other. It was not of this place. It had twisted its way through the veil and through the dark to come here. Oh. A malevolent spirit profaned the man's remains. Wait. The spirit didn't kill him. The spirit just came and ate his body. Is that right? Show the second magical fetish. When the other had gone and we returned to our vigil, we found 2 creatures of flesh. One you would call an elf, unsullied by technology and able to channel the energies of the cosmos, a mage. Yet his spirit was corrupted from within. He was dark and twisted, yet not like the other, so we did not flee. Alright, so a magic user with no tech on him. The second we knew to be a troll. Ribbons of his essence had been flayed from him, leaving cold machinery behind. His aura was the aura of one simple and confused. Between elf and troll lay the remains of the man whose sister now chants to us for justice. Ah, the elf. So there's a troll with augments, That's the guy who does the surgery. The troll was the elf was the ugly elf that we saw at the other crime scene, probably. The ugly elf and the troll with the robot arm. The elf, his essence remains in this place where the man died. Something has been left behind, a small part of him, perhaps. Show the third magical fetish to the spirits. Through us you shall bear witness and hear the words of the elf and troll. Prepare yourself. So the more things we find, the more clues we get. That's useful. So there's the elf, there's the troll, there's the body. It's pretty black though. I don't know if you can see it in the recording. Your stomach lurches as the spirit passes into you, a heavy presence settling somewhere deep within your soul. You simultaneously feel like driver and passenger as time folds in on itself and you experience the moment after the murder that took place here the night before. You don't so much as see the elf and the troll as feel them. You idiot. There is no need to anesthetize him, he's already dead. Alright, so here's the ugly elf. Slovenly troll, sorry doctor, I usually put them out before you go to work on them at the hospital. Did this one volunteer too? So the troll is a bit dumb. He lets out a little giggle. Yes, they all volunteer. So are they just stealing organs? If they're just stealing organs, I mean it's bad, but it's not that bad. What about the evil spirit? Just like I volunteered for this bit of butchery. Oh, that's it? That's not very helpful. Our presence grows weary. Show the fourth magical fetish to the spirit. One of the spirits stares at the object for a long, long time. It lets out a sigh of relief, as if reunited with a loved one after a long absence. It closes its eyes. Its face, once a mask of pain and despair, appears hopeful. May I depart, Seeker. I wish the rest I have long waited for. I mean, do I have more questions? Stay, I may have further questions for you? The spirits begin to fade, all but the one. Its eyes harden and it takes full measure of you, as if to commit everything about you to memory. And I may require something further of you someday. Uh-oh. Wait. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. I thought we might have more questions right now. I didn't think we would hold him here forever. With the spirits gone, the young shaman releases her hold on the magical tether connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from the emotional toll of knowing her brother's last moments. They saw him, they were with him when he died. I'm gonna load the game and redo that because I didn't actually mean to keep the spirit here. Alright. I didn't think that's what it meant. I thought the game meant, you know what, stay for like 5 minutes. I might have something else. No, it meant like stay for several more years. Alright, so I'm just gonna speedrun through this. Talking, first, second, third. Alright, words. This doesn't really help us very much. Show the fourth totem. Yes, go now and rest, spirit, thank you. Alright, with the spirits gone, the young shaman releases her hold on the magical tether connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from the emotional toll of knowing her brother's last moments. They saw him. They were with him when he died. You alright? She takes a series of controlled breaths, only shuddering with the first few. No, but I will be. I don't want that for him. Not what those poor souls have endured. My brother deserves to be free. He will be free once we find his killer. Can't get much more free than death. He is free. What we do now, we do for the living. I don't know. Like, what's actually true? He will be once we find his killer? Yes, the elf and the troll. No. We don't know that the elf and the troll killed him. Because the elf said when they cut him up he was already dead, right? The elf was telling the troll, why did you anesthetize the corpse? He's already dead. It's possible the elf and the troll didn't kill him, Shannon. Something else killed him and they just came for the body parts. We have to find that piece of the elf the spirit spoke of. That's our best hope of stopping this. You know, it's possible that the whole time the Ripper is not the one taking the organs. It could be just like the elf is just following the Ripper around and opportunistically harvesting the organs. That's possible. Alright, something was left here that nobody noticed. Blood. This is what the spirits wanted us to find. The piece of my brother's killer. It's not much, but it's enough. She scowls at it, looking every bit like she intends to reach through the small sample and dismember its owner from afar, and perhaps she can. Is that enough to target a spell? Can you track him with that? You and your friends practice much ritual magic. Is that enough to target a spell? All I need is a drop, and adequate time. But I'm still feeling quite drained. I'll need to rest before I can try anything so involved. When I'm able, I'll commune with Bear, consult the spirits, and do what must be done. But in the meantime, you might take some portion of the sample to pursue a more conventional avenue of attack. Alright. I have some friends who might be able to help. Good. Let me know if you learn anything about this elf and troll pair. And should you find them, I want to be there when they are brought low. I want to see the light leave their eyes for my brother. Okay. Alright, lady. I mean, do you want to like squeeze their life out with your own hands? There's no one else I would rather have by my side. I mean, I'm not sure if that's true. I'll see what I can do. Alright, and then we're going back to the Seamstresses Union. Are we sure there's nothing here? Like, what is this? There's like particles here. What does that mean? Nothing. Never mind. Alright, let's go back. After hours, when you return to the Seamstresses Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. I like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. Without its colorful staff, cast of regulars, and imposing tourists, the Union feels hollow. The front bar and lounge are deserted except for a handful of janitors. Miss Kubota is in the back. Alright. You know, we haven't seen the lady weapon seller since we got down into the basement. Like, there's a different weapon seller down in the basement? I just swept there. Yeah, well, you know what, let me stop my way through here. Gathered around the intimate back bar, Mrs. Kubota and her coterie How do you pronounce that? Gather for breakfast, with the lady herself doing the cooking. The smell of soy calf and something resembling crap. Too slow. What's in these sausages? You don't want to know. Hey, madam. Ohio, would you like some? She stops. Forgive me, oh my, but you look like hell. I haven't slept. Thanks, just the welcome I'm looking for a long night. I have been working, Mrs. Kubota. She looks you over, noting the signs of your nocturnal activity. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run. Well, I guess it was a bad run for those other guys, right? We met some bunch of guys at the warehouse. They're dead now. So I've been told, helps when the other team doesn't walk away, no one to follow you. I agree, good to be back in one piece. It's good to have you back. I can tell you've been busy, and I can see by the look on your face that there's something you need. Is this about the Ripper? Yes, I found some DNA evidence and need help analyzing it. Maybe anyone's downstairs, could be, I don't know until I get something analyzed. Alright. I found some DNA evidence, need some help analyzing it. That is excellent! I will unlock the piano so you may go downstairs. I'm certain someone in the safe house will be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely that you'll visit the Matrix before the day is done. Visit the Matrix? Thanks, be seeing you. May I take a sausage? Can I get a sausage? Take the whole plate. Alright, I'm just gonna get a whole plate of sausages and jam it into my mouth. Thank you, Mrs. Kubota. I love your sausages. Hi, Chloe. Evening, sir. Wait, no, it's morning. Chloe, it's morning. You're eating breakfast. What's the word around town, Mr. Chloe? There's been more talk of the Ripper killings. Some people are saying they're hate crimes on account of the victims all being human. There's more to it than just that. Most people are ignorant bastards. What if I told you the prime suspects were all an elf and a troll? Still doesn't mean the killings are racially motivated. No, you're right. They're not racially motivated. They're internal organs motivated. People are just too quick to label something a hate crime. Check the census. The city is still 66% humans. Close your eyes and throw a rock, you're more than likely to hit a human. Doesn't make it a hate crime. Still a hate crime. So still a crime though, and that should be enough. Alright, Mr. Cluey. You seem to be overly defending the possibility that it's not a hate crime. This is the first real rise you've seen out of Mr. Cluey, but he reins himself in with a roll of his thick shoulders and a smoothing of his jacket. Don't worry, not gonna start throwing rocks. Wouldn't want to reinforce the stereotype. Alright, Mr. Cluey. I'll leave you to your business, sir. It's just Yeah? Yeah, alright, Mr. Cluey. The digital world. You've been doing a lot of legwork on this job, but it's gonna require a trip to cyberspace and back to ID the Ripper. The Matrix. The cybernetic analog inside the grid. The worldwide computer network, a digital world, information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work, while your meat body's left behind. All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data. I see counter-intrusion systems and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has as many dangers as the meat world, and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, and black IC that can fry a decade's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked, if you aren't careful. Get dump shocked out and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy decker and you can die. Alright, so it's the same thing except somewhere else. You're talking to these guys, right? Oh hey, where's everyone else? Van Grass? Was hoping to get some peace and quiet tonight. You got something? It's the morning, Vanguard. I got a flight recorder. Wouldn't happen to be an Ares flight recorder, would it? Some very powerful buyers are looking for that right now. I can get rid of it for you. Say 20%. That leaves 2,000 for you. I know what I have. Make it 2,500 and it's yours. Deal. I mean, I don't have corporate etiquette. Pleasure doing business. So we spent like 2,500 on teammates last run, and then we get 2,000 back. So we're running at a yen deficit, right? But maybe we'll find more money before the end of the next mission. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna get more drone combat. Class A drones, which we haven't seen anything of. Drone armor, confirm. Still got 6 armor, so let's go ahead and go back to guns. Confirm.